Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 4th through the 10th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, very interesting. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Five of Pentacles. Very interesting. Another sign had this as well. So maybe that's your rising or your moon sign, so definitely watch your other signs. The Five of Pentacles can mean several different things. The reason I look at the bottom of the deck is because this is an energy that's significant right now. So some of you, that's energy that's with you as I'm filming this reading, an energy that you're actually moving away from, moving out of. And I think that's being confirmed for some of you because we have the Hierophant here as the overall energy for the week, Capricorn, which generally speaking represents having faith. And then the Five of Pentacles is someone who's losing faith, maybe someone who feels left out in the cold or abandoned, down and out, depressed, feeling challenged definitely in some way, maybe losing faith with the situation. And then here for this week, we have the Hierophant as the overall energy, which is all about having faith. So I think that some of you are definitely moving out of that energy, and I do see movement here, growth, movement here in this spread. So again, some of you are moving away from that. You know, maybe you spent a lot on Thanksgiving because the the Five of Pentacles can speak about financial hardships, feeling a lack financially, even if you're not necessarily lacking. You know, maybe some of you overspent, something like that. The Hierophant is the overall energy, can represent you having faith, but also, you know, maybe some of you have a legal matter that's ongoing, or maybe there is going to be some sort of, there could be assistance, there could even be government assistance that's coming in for some of you. The Hierophant can represent legal matters, the government, large institutions, companies, or a company that's significant for some of you. And for me, sometimes, you know, this can represent support that's coming in, an organization that's helping you. So there could be some Capricorns that you're receiving some sort of support, some sort of organization is coming forward and maybe helping some of you. We're starting out with the Knight of Rods. You actually have a couple of knights here in the spread, but we have the Knight of Rods, and then I have the Emperor. So the Emperor can be a character. For some of you, this could be your father, or this could be an older gentleman who's significant. Can also be your boss that is maybe coming in and maybe offering you something. With the Hierophant, you could even be signing a contract for some of you, but this could be a person that's coming in this week that's very significant. Now the Knight of Rods can represent travel, so some of you could be traveling to see this Emperor if this is a character. Some of you could be traveling to see this person, or this person could be traveling to see you. For those of you that this is maybe the company that you work for and this is your boss, you know, maybe you have to travel for work. And with the Moon here, you know, if you have to travel for work, some of you could be traveling at night. We do have the Knight of Pentacles here, which can definitely be your energy. You know, some of you might be a little cautious if you have to travel for work. You know, I see you doing it, but you know, you might be on the fence. Some of you maybe don't want to do it, or maybe because money has been tight, you know, you feel as though you don't want to travel. Some of you could be on the fence or a little cautious when it comes to this. For other Capricorns, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles energy, you know, this can be you moving forward gradually, or something in your life happening slowly but surely. This Knight does always reach his goal here. And you know, with the Emperor, I always see the Emperor as someone who's empowered, but also someone who's very successful. So I think that some of you, there's maybe something that's up in the air with the Moon here. You could be dealing with a situation where there's a lot of uncertainty, or there's a lot of unknowns, but you're making progress. You're moving forward slowly but surely. And honestly, with the Knight of Rods here diagonal with the Knight of Pentacles, some of you, something could be definitely happening a little bit quicker this week, you know, going from, you know, things happening very slowly to maybe things increasing a little bit more for some of you, energetically speaking. And maybe this Emperor, if this is a character, has something to do with this. You know, maybe this is your boss, or maybe this is your father or your husband, and maybe this person is helping you. Because I do have a couple here. You know, we have the Hierophant as the overall energy, which can also represent marriage, can also represent traditional relationships, more traditional relationships that are significant. And we do have a couple here. So we have the Emperor and we have the Empress. And you know, what's interesting is, I believe it was Taurus. Taurus had the Emperor and the Empress in their spread as well. And so there could be a Capricorn-Taurus connection. You could be in a relationship with a Taurus, because the Empress can represent Taurus or Libra. And the Hierophant here also can represent a Taurus that's significant here, maybe throughout the entire week for some of you. But this can be a couple that's definitely significant. And so some of you could be getting into a relationship here with the Hierophant. You could be making a commitment. There could be some Capricorns that you're getting married this week. So if that's the case, you know, congratulations. And you know, with this moon energy, you know, it just simply represents a lot of unknowns, some uncertainty around a particular matter. So, you know, if this is a new relationship, maybe you don't know where it's going. But with the Three of Rods here, you have a couple of threes here. With the Three of Rods, threes are all about growth and expansion. And with the Three of Rods, as long as you stay focused, continue on, you know, investing time and energy and just hard work into something, you will reap those rewards. Your ships will come in. So for some of you, even if this relationship, you're on the fence, you're not sure, or you are getting more serious with someone, but you don't know, you know, what's going to happen, I would say just work on it. You know, work on it. If this is something you really want, just work on it, and you will see things progress nicely. Now, on the flip side, for those Capricorns that you're maybe married, you could be married, or maybe you have a family with someone. There could be a very, very small number of Capricorns that maybe a situation involving three people is significant. You could have met someone else, or, you know, there could have been a separation. I see that because we have the Four of Swords underneath the Empress, which can represent, yes, sometimes a separation, but it can also just be a break. It doesn't have to be like a legal separation. This can be a break. Maybe you just want to be alone. The Four of Swords is very much an independent energy, you needing to go off, needing to recharge. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is another independent energy for me. And this is all about status as well. So I think that, you know, on the flip side, there are a small number of Capricorns that, you know, maybe you're unsure, because we have the Moon here, which is representing, you know, more of an emotional energy. And I feel like some of you are, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon, you're a little on the fence. You're not 100%. You're maybe moving forward, taking baby steps, but you could be moving towards, you know, being single, or, you know, just spending a lot more time by yourself. And that could be a good thing. You know, that's not a bad thing. So for some of you, you know, a relationship is definitely significant here. And again, maybe a situation involving three people. The Moon can represent several different things, lies, you know, things that are hidden, the unknown. So, you know, maybe some of you found out about something, and so you want to take a break. And then for those Capricorns that this isn't anything to do with a relationship, again, maybe a legal matter, maybe something to do with the government or the company you work for. Maybe you're waiting on documents to be signed. There could be some Capricorns that you're waiting to start something new. You could be waiting to travel, to move house. You could be in this process where you're having to wait, but with the Hierophant, again, needing to keep the faith, needing to stay positive. Financially, I think it's going to be a great week for you, definitely. Don't overspend, you know, don't overspend. And as long as you don't do that, you know, I feel like you're in a good place financially. Even if maybe you spent too much money previously, you know, I don't feel like you're really struggling financially this week. I feel like things are improving for you. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Capricorn for this upcoming week. There we go. Very interesting. All right, we have perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So even if, you know, things are up in the air and there's this uncertainty, and again, maybe some of you are taking baby steps or you're just extremely cautious, you know, they're saying to move forward. They're saying to move forward, Capricorn. And with the moon here, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition definitely could be speaking to you this week. Pay attention to your dreams. You know, and honestly, with this energy, again, maybe some of you are extremely cautious. Maybe some of you need a break. Maybe you want to take a time out or think something over. You know, and if that's what you feel the need to do, then do that. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. But once you rest, once you figure things out, then I think it's time for you to move forward. Okay, Capricorn? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.